Good morning, students. Today we are going to revise the chapter 9, Time and Motion. Okay, so take out your science book and come to the page number 102. Let's start the revision, Time and Motion chapter. So, what is time? Do you all remember? What is time? Time can be defined. Time can be defined as an instance or a single occasion for some event, or what we can say that time can be defined as the gap between any two periodic event or the interval between any two periodic event. Okay, so that is time. And what is motion? When an object changes, when an object changes its position. If it's A position and this is B position, and if it changes its position with respect to the time and surrounding, then the object is said to be in motion. Okay, so I hope you would have recall all those things. So come to the sundial, burning candle, and hourglass. What are these three? They are used to measure the time. Yes, they are used to measure the time. They are used to know what's the time is going on. Now coming to the periodic event. We have just now recalled that time can be defined as the gap between any two periodic events. So what is periodic event? A periodic event is an event which occurs at regular interval of time. So what is periodic event? That is occurred at regular interval of time. Okay, so in early days when there was no clock, time was measured on the basis of natural periodic events. If there is no clock, so what they used to do, they use all such things to measure the time. So what was the first one? That is Jantar Mantar. It is also an amazing example of sundial. Now what is sundial? You should know now what is sundial. What is sundial? What is sundial? It is a round disc, yes, which are having the marks just like in a clock. The marks for the hours just like in the clock. And there's an upright, yes, there is an upright structure that casts a shadow. Are you able to see the shadow? So there is an upright structure that casts a shadow on the disk. The length of this shadow depends on the position of sun. Yes, depends on the position of the light from where it's coming, the source of light. It is particularly a sundial. So by measuring this length, by measuring the length of the shadow, time can be measured. So this is a sundial. Okay. So it is generally a round disc having a marks like the clock is having, and there's an upright structure which casts a shadow on this sundial. So by measuring this length or measuring the length of this shadow, you can measure the time. But there are some disadvantages also, okay, of sundial. So what was that? It cannot be carried from one place to the another, just like we can carry the watches around. Also, it is not possible to measure the a time using the sundial after sunset. Okay, so after sunset you are not able to measure the time with the help of sundial. Now next one is an hourglass. An hourglass is made up of two rounded glass balls connected by a narrow glass tube between them. When an hourglass is turned upside down, a measured amount of sand particles streams through from the top to the bottom of the glass bulb. This helps to measure the time interval. However, measuring the hourglass of a day is not possible with an hourglass. So you're not able to measure the hours of a day. You cannot measure the hour of a day. It is quite impossible with an hourglass. So look at this picture. Yes, there are two glasses connected with a small glass tube. So you can do the upright upside down. whenever you need it to measure the time. Today, what we use, sundial or the hourglass? Today, we use the clock, yes? So, we need to measure each movement in a day. We measure the time with the help of a mechanical or the digital watch or clock. The principle. So, what is the principle? The principle of periodic motion is used in functioning of watches. So, this is an important line, as we know. So, on which principle the watches and the clocks work? That is the periodic motion. Periodic events we have already studied. Periodic events are the events which occurs at a regular interval of time. At regular interval of time, they are the periodic. So now coming to what is a simple pendulum. What is a pendulum? Only the simple pendulum. The pendulum of the clock works like a simple pendulum. The motion of simple pendulum is periodic. Galileo Galilei is an Italian astronomer, was the first to notice that oscillatory body to and fro motion once. Okay, to and fro motion, oscillatory bodies, say a swinging pendulum, takes a certain fixed of time. They take a fixed time to complete one oscillation. What is one oscillation? As I've already told you, to and fro motion. Okay. The observation made by Galileo was applied by